What's up guys, welcome to Wasted Space. We're back on the Rim, and the first thing we need to do before we even start to think about rampaging Rhino is to do some renaming, because we got a couple of fresh people last episode. So firstly, Roland, where are you? Tim, welcome aboard. Tim the Dim, I'm just going to call you Tim, easier to say. And we had one more as well, didn't we? Natsuki in dodgy positions, who is going to, let's just be sure, run down there. And we're going to rename Natsuki to Elred. Welcome aboard, sir. Cool. Now then, Rhino. Let's do a quick weapons check, actually. I want to make sure, because I did notice one thing, for example. Tim here has got a personal shield. And honestly, let's get rid of that and go ranged with Tim, because Tim's got good shooting too. So on that basis, Tim, do you want to grab a charge rifle? Would be preferred. Shoddy, poor. We've got any that are even vaguely good at this point. Awful Doomsday rocket launcher, or could be a triple, I suppose. Don't think that's a good idea somehow. I guess for now we're going for a poor charge rifle. So, Ash Saviour, otherwise weapons should be pretty good. The only other question is Natsuki, who's obviously way outside of the area, so everyone's moving into position. Rhino are on their way. Natsuki, who is now Elred, is running for all that is good and holy. Where is Amber? I may want to, at some point... just don't even bother, man. May want at some point to use Amber as kind of bait. But it looks like Rhino are doing what I want them to, so let's get people well spread out in positions. Jurgen can take a back point, given that he's the only one still with a sniper. Still could do with a few more spots. Actually, let's give Jurgen a clear line of fire. There we go. And Rhino, they're coming good. All of you guys, not all of you guys including the ones in there, but all of you reconnect. This one, probably going to need reconnecting again. Max, where are you off to? Using the telescope. Okay. In the middle of the fight? Sure, why not? Somewhat random. Rhino make odd noises, apparently. Is that the noise a rhino makes? Really? I don't actually know, but... it doesn't sound right. Come, Rhino. Come into the trap. Check. Yeah, Elred's fine down there. No real problems. Unroofed, 19 degrees, little pain. Yeah, that's all fine. Cramped environment we can deal with. They're starting to set up the traps, and these are apparently rubbish because they're sandstone. If they were steel, they would be less rubbish. Come, Rhino. Come to the wall of death. I want meat. Ooh, they're getting closer than I'd like. Oh, no, not too bad. Okay, this is... Rhino are tough. Right, I think you guys could really do with falling back a bit at this point, and you, Jurgen, and probably Xavier too. Because this is going to take out at least one turret by the looks of things. Interestingly, Max... Yes, Max. No, we're good, dude. Let's get a few more getting back now, because they're just going for the guys. They're manhunter. They're not turret hunter. Ooh, this is tighter than I'd like. Radish, are you about to shoot? Watching for targets, no. Don't want to interrupt too many of them from shooting, because they're not about to die without us shooting. Cool, that's one down. Okay, so let's have you three back here. Everyone else can be shooting on this rhino, I assume. Ah, some of them already are. I've got to stop interrupting them when they're doing that. Atomic Nom wasn't, but the rest of them were. Saviour. Good stuff. Is that all the rhino? That's all the rhino? With no injuries, I don't think. Cool. In which case, you guys back to work. You want to go and start melee attacking some of these rhinos? Oh no, there is one more. Hang on. Hang on, folks. As long as you're going inside, that's fine. But what I don't want to happen is anyone to be in front. The turrets should deal with this just fine. Indeed. Indeed. Right. Where were we? And that should mean, let's just have a quick last glimpse check. Rhino shouldn't be too difficult to see. Last thing I want is to send Elrid home, and then suddenly there is still Rhino. But no, we're clear of Rhino. Cool. Not too bad. Do you want to rescue Rhinoceros? No, don't rescue the Rhinoceros. Wrong person. I mean, I could try and tame some Rhino, but I don't think that's a good idea. I think we should just take the meat. Take the meat and rejoice. Reconnect all of these. Awesome. And let's go with the restrictions. So, allowed, where's horde, and animals. Onto the default. Nice. Come on, hurry up and kill that rhino. Speed things up a bit, probably help. Better. Better. Right, we haven't missed anybody, have we? Everyone's undrafted and correct. Good, next. All of this sort of stuff that you guys have been pointing out to me, like the fact that there's a lump in this wall. Critical alert fires. Okay, where has this happened? That could be worse. Nice central location. Everyone should get onto that real quick. We've got backup power in there as well, which is even better. So there's no way that's just going to break things. Good. I do want to, actually, thinking about it, run backup power the whole way around, just to be sure. There was also starting to be questions of moving this wire into the wall a bit as well. The more we get into the walls, the less we lose when it blows up, is the thinking. It's also a bit more attractive too, of course, but we'll go with that as the main reasoning. Alright, fire's fine, plenty of cotton, plenty of butchering, all that is good. Kibble has been made. Sorted that out. One thing I do want to do is unsuspend the electric smelter. Let's get some more metal in. And in doing so, let's also haul all of that stuff. Nice. We can hold open these doors so we're not slowing everyone down as well. Better. So then, mining. We were going to mine over here, wherever it was, a little bit there. Probably going to go deeper. There was also... keen eyes somehow spotted this when I was busy deconstructing this wall. I mean, fair play. That's well tucked in there, but evidently going to be a bit more kicking around there too. And I think there was a final spot up here as well, wasn't there? Yeah, that's a bit further away, so we'll leave that for the time being. But an option. Then we've got some walls we could take down. This is all stone, which is not that interesting, but there was a steel wall somewhere. Oh yes, this one. It's not massively useful, so I might go and poke in there if Cass is quiet this episode. And then finally, what we got here? Dromedary leather. We have so much dromedary leather. Let's deconstruct some of these ship parts that are still sitting around. There aren't that many, but what there are, probably quicker than mining. Right, off you go, folks. Let's get shit done. So out here, my thinking is to actually incorporate this into the back of the base now. So, sort of expand the base out to include this geothermal and make this a kind of outdoor-indoor mix of animal pen and growing area. That sort of idea. I think that could be interesting, and it gives us the way in and out of the base as well. Rainy thunderstorm. Should be alright. All of our geos are covered over. I could, at this point, roof in this entire area temporarily. Should I do that? Let's do that, just in case. Clear no roof area. Yeah. Actually, no, that's going to collapse. Let's not do that. That'll collapse on me. We know better than that. Still marble tile. Surprised we're still waiting on that, but I suppose, yeah, we have no marble at all. I suspended the sandstone one, I'm sure of it. Yeah. So they're just not up for that. Probably lack of chunks. break down improvised turret, that's okay. I do want to up the outside cover a bit too. So how much of this... Eclipse? What does horde need treatment for? Oh, asthma. Asthma! Still need another prisoner for that. So, did they get this done? Let's have a look. How, yep, that's been done the whole way down. So, to there, we can get rid of it. I believe that didn't need any cleaning up, so that's okay. Stockpile space, almost all used. So I think we'll probably have more stockpile in here of a lower priority. Probably going to move the crematorium as well. Out of power. I should really wake someone up to go and switch that over. That raises a question about needing more batteries, I would say. Given that this room is literally just battery storage now, let's have 3 more in the backup bank. Excuse me. And 3 more in that bank, the main bank. And that should hopefully help when we get these eclipses. Really don't want to be completely messed up when it comes to eclipse time. That's not great. Alright, that's all looking correct. Did remember to do those. That's all good. Did remember to do those as well. So, nice. Things working along. What else is on the list? There was also some talk, and I like this idea. Elred's bedroom here seems to repeatedly be the ones that the bugs come into. Let's give this a try, actually. So, let's uninstall that. Let's uninstall the light. We do have another spare bedroom, don't we? Yeah, Kieran, Billy, Hodor, Atomic Nom, Tim, Max, Dragon. We actually need that bed. Okay, fair. Oh yes, and also, people correctly pointed out that I failed a bit on that room there. Fine, that means we're going to need to actually think about building some more bedroom space. Interesting. Wasn't really expecting to have to do that anytime soon, but fair play. Means we're going to need to sort this vent out, move it this side too. So let's have the doorway near the top on these ones so that it's in the correct position for people to come round. Let's smooth the floor. Not all of it can be smoothed. Okay, cancel that. Let's do sandstone tiles instead. Get a, not an auto door, normal door please. Lamp. And sandstone bed, all the usual. And let's mine that with the mind of replacing that with a vent. I'm just going to leave that vent there, even though it's not really going to do much. And I'm going to put a fresh one that size. It is saying we don't have enough stored metal for that, but that's fine. I think they're on that as far as things are concerned. Fair bit more components kicking around in here too. Let's just get those queued up as well. No one's quite made it around. Howler loves it back here. Is it just eating plants? Is that it? Yeah, it is. Just eating plants. Okay, they cut that one out successfully. So let's get the vent in to replace it. Who is idle? Atomic Nom is idle. Why would Atomic Nom be idle? Really? There's nothing you can do crafting-wise, like, for example, with that bench there. That surprises me, sir. It really does. But, okay, what else can we have you doing that might be helpful? You are the cook, so we don't want to interfere too much. Let's just... No, not art. I'm really not convinced by that. Oh, Radish has got the table. That's why. That's why. Alright, in which case, let's unsuspend that, because we are still using this stuff. Machining table, there are no mechanoids. Mechanoids been not something we've really had much of in this series for some reason. Okay, so this area, the thinking is, this is all overhead mountain, so if I was to like, expand this out, I'm going to need to do some walls here, so let's plan it first. So I'm going to expand this out nice and long, and the idea is it needs to be as long as a turret's range. Let's have a look. So, yeah, I don't really have room here. That's annoying. Wanted to build a jelly farm. I don't really have room to have the turrets out of range, so maybe what I do instead is build it so the turrets can't see. Does that work? That might not be enough room. We have to experiment with this, and I'm also gonna have to reinforce this outside bit a bit. In fact, to the point where I think I'll probably go the whole way along there in preparation for doing more. But I want to give the bugs a place to spawn, basically, and see if we can't force them to come in here, and yeah, by doing so, kind of give ourselves a little hive spawner. Get them spawned in there, then don't kill the hives, just kill the bugs. Lots of meat, lots of jelly. Clear it out of hives when need be. I might not have enough room there, but this mountain's not very big, and it needs to be under overhead mountain as far as I'm aware, so I'm kind of okay with you being idle atomic, you know. I don't really want to give you something else that you're really bad at. Screw it. Screw it, go and do some terrible tailoring or something like that, I don't know. Or cook. That also works. Look at all that meat. Yeah, lots of rhino meat. That worked out quite nicely. Elred has a bed. We still have no metal. What is our mining priorities like? The only person really that's going to do any serious mining is Addy. And Max, but he's got hauling and cleaning above it. Let's give Max a bit more mine priority for the time being. And there's the power running out in the eclipse. Yay, just in time to not lose every last plant in a hydroponics basin. Cool, they're not really getting on with the marble side of things, which leads me to believe that I need to be hauling more marble. Travellers from Unclestown, let's do some trade as well, that's cool. What do you guys got? No animals this time. Actually, do they have anything to trade? Doesn't look like they've got a trader in that group, so no, would be the answer. Hey, more steel, cool. And how's training going for exotic goods trader? Nice. Let's start getting some other training going on with the dogs as well, because I reckon, yeah, they're all quite well trained, and in reality, I'm not going to want to release them because they're not like they're going to be of any use to go and attack anything. Nice, nice. Actually, getting the Thrumbo trained really, really slowly. But yes, released, no good. They're not going to be attacking anybody with them, but rescuing people with them, I could see that happening. Don't know where the last one is. Animals, who have we done? We did Doll. So Sherlock's the one we're missing. And you're training rescue as well. There you go. Kieran, what are you up to? Sitting around. That is a fair point. Just about to do this, and of course what I haven't got, I don't think, is a trade beacon in a lot of these areas. So look, we've got one up there, but is there one down here? They're kind of hard to see. I don't think there's one in this. Certainly don't remember putting one down, so fine. It means some of our stuff is not available for trade. We do have ones down in the fridge at least. That's something. Off you go, Kieran. Cool. Nice they can do things like buy my tube television from me, because it's not like I'm going to use that anymore. They have another mega screen. Don't think we need another mega screen. We've got one. Okay, let's get rid of the rubbishy clothes. 55's low enough. 38. Some of this stuff shouldn't be in trade beacon range. I don't know if it's because it's not been hauled, like the priorities are wrong or what. Ooh, they have bionic arms and eyes. I can't really afford the arm, but I'm tempted to try to, just because we kind of need it. Monkeys, rhinos for sale. Yeah, thank you. Lots of cheap components. So it comes down to, we have a bionic arm, but I know we've got multiple people missing fingers. So it's about whether we bionic people up a bit. We don't have a bionic eye in stock either. Not great, not great. I reckon we will take an eye. Take an eye? I reckon we'll take an eye. Really what we wanted was the leg. They've got a simple prosthetic, but that's not really good enough. I want a bionic leg. For now, we might as well stick with the peg. Or pay 347 to get a simple. Let's pay 347 to get a simple. It'll speed her up a lot. Okay. That is too much money. Screw it, in which case we'll just grab the simple. Who was it that needed it? That is the question. We've got lots of middle toes and missing bits and bobs. Left leg with gunshots and stab stars. Someone... Xavier has a simple with prosthetic. Tim is actually missing an entire arm and I forgot about it. Tim, sir. That left arm. Have yourself a bionic arm. You're not a prostaphobe or anything like that, are you? No, you're a fast-walking optimist that needs another arm. Okay. What else have we got? Peg leg. Here we go. I knew we had one with a peg leg. Install simple prosthetic on the left leg. Yep. Missing a right big toe as well. Could do with 2 prosthetics. Also not a prostaphobe. So that's sorted. Couple of operations that need doing, but with Kieran on that, things probably going to be alright. Where on earth is he off to? Why is it out there? I suppose it can't fall inside, so it's... Okay. I mean, I suppose that makes sense, but at the same time, that is a bit weird. How's the mining going? Max is on it. Let's get a bit more of this mined out, because there's clearly going to be more. 2 patients await medical operation, surely. Tim and Eldred here. Good job, Tim. Bionic arm, bionic eye. Enhanced. I like it. And Eldred. Simple prosthetic. Aesthetic. Good. Good. So that's those 2 done. Not bad. Hopefully our beacon will get down soon. Then there's a question of what to do with this room. And part of me feels like I should have extended this the whole way across rather than cutting it off where I did. Now I know that it doesn't kind of fit with where this is, so it's all going to be a bit weird, but whatever. I'm going to run that along to there, down one and along, like that I think. And then I'm going to put an auto door in it. Where should we have the, because this come in area here. And I want doorways down here, but first let's get an auto door there. Then I can open this up a bit. We can also deconstruct those sandstone blocks and hopefully knock the power underneath them. Although, saying that, I'm going to have to move the power underneath them, so actually, maybe, hopefully, the power underneath them. Then I can knock through here, start keeping some of these internal doorways open, maybe think about moving this stuff outside, open up this back area, so plans-wise, you'd kind of bring it all into the base, essentially. Give us a lot of extra room, although to begin with, a lot of this is going to be outside. But you'd basically bring that whole section there into the base. Open up some of the walls, punch through here, have an option to have maybe another snake on this end, just in case this one starts to lose attraction. I'm not sure. That sort of thinking gives them a way in and out that they will hopefully like a bit more as well. More mining. Really need to build the steel supply back up again. It had got pretty low. Although it looks like mostly what's needed is a lot of hauling. Makes some sense. All in crafting, mining. Stuff just thrown on the floor. Who else did I put on tailoring? Let's get rid of that. It's atomic dom. It's because we've got so many people that can't haul. What, you don't want them to be idle, but at the same time, they don't really have a job. Mad animals. Seems some of the iguanas in the area. Okay, so... looks like pretty much everybody is inside. If they're iguanas, I reckon everyone's inside and pretty much awake, aren't they? Not Kieran. Actually, we might as well, because that'll bring the animals inside. And not Gravelfoot, because I want Gravelfoot to keep cooking. Otherwise, everybody, let's go greet the iguanas. Woo! That's somewhat more iguanas than I expected. However, is that all the iguanas? Xavier, bro, stay here. Hodor, stay here. I think it's all the iguanas. It would be weird for them not to all arrive mostly at the same time. I like how they decided very quickly there that they were just going to bugger off and be like, yeah, whatever. Done with your drafting. Keep a quick eye open just in case last minute sneak iguana appears, but no, we're clear. We're clear. Now, how do I split this up initially? Let's go for an initial, because we actually, if they aren't even getting onto this yet, let's chill for a second. Start worrying about tidying things up, because we're going to need, where is it? Let's go deconstruct along there. Actually, these haven't been built yet, have they? Nope. Not yet, then. I don't want to hold these doors open. That one can be, because that's a kind of unnecessary one, but I don't want to hold these doors open this side until it's actually indoors, because at the moment this is all still outdoors. It's quite hot outside at the moment. Quite hot inside. Blooming hell. 36. Is that just from that heater? Impressive. Okay, let's turn that one off for the time being then, I guess. That's hotter indoors than we need it. Let's hold open that door too. $5C in here, which is why we had that running. So, do I add another? We have to add another cooler, which means we have to change how this works. So the cooler will be there. We're going to need a little bit of wall there, but I need to get rid of that. That's a bit of a pain. Although it is cooling down in there by dint of opening the base up. I bet you people are complaining about hot. Hungry. Is anyone complaining about the heat? Nuzzled. Yeah, no one seems to be complaining about the heat, so maybe I'm just being unnecessarily wary. You know what, the other thing we need. This is so clear. Stockpile zone, where should we put them? There. How many? We got too many colonists for just a single stack, haven't we? 10 a stack, yeah. So this should store priority, critical, clear all. Don't allow, don't allow rotten. And in here we want fine meals. I don't think we have got a few lavish as well, haven't we? So let's There's no way of stopping them from eating the lavish, is there? Sure, whatever. Let's have those on. That way they won't keep going in and out of here with such frequency, is my thinking. They'll pick up from this pile and one journey in and out rather than multiple. Because at the moment the airlock's not really keeping it cold enough. All that hauling. Cool, so we cleared out that area. A bit more steel over here. And then there's the question of this place. Should we do that tomorrow while things are quiet? Perhaps, yes. Still not really doing much in the way of... Yeah, I wonder if this is the problem. Shouldn't be. There's marble there. No, it's not that. There's marble and sandstone right there. That is not the problem. Can at least mine that out as well. It's internal, but hey. Okay, everyone's going on hauling spree. Let's not do that. Instead, let's deal with this room. Down here, guys, with the exception of Kieran, Gravelfoot, and probably it. Hodor. Stay where the hell you are, Hodor. Whoosh. Don't you dare do it. Actually, I kind of wanted Hodor to open this up, but we know what happened last time we tried to use Hodor to open this up. Was he it took so long coming down here that he killed himself, basically. Not down here, it was a different season, obviously, but yeah. Alright, Amber's who we want to open things, but before we do it... Or maybe Max's, actually. What's your speed like, Max, sir? 3.85. Let's keep you separate. Everyone else, get into some positions. So what sort of firing range are we looking at there? Not good enough. We need to be close enough that when we poke this thing open, we can shoot on them immediately. So everybody down here, I think. Max, you will be our opening friend. Eldred, personal shield on and no gun. Just go home, bro. Just go home. Ash, Radish, Dragon, Addy, Amber, Mick. What do we want? You want more hard cover? We're gonna have to use trees. We're gonna have to use trees, aren't we? Tim, Jurgen, you can be further back. Xavier, I don't really have a spot for you, man. There, I guess. Now, Max, what I want you to do is deconstruct that corner. Okay, sir. Slowly does it. Atomic Nom's right in the line of fire. Let's get you back. And Tim as well. Some of these guys are a bit close. Ancient danger, yeah, that's I kind of figured. Because in reality, yeah, they've easily got the range even if they're back there. So let's give them half a chance of surviving. Are you ready to run, Max? Yeah. There it is. There it is. Okay, Max, down here, please. All right, these are going to be a pain because they're not going to come out. Billy, Dragon. They've got long enough range as well that these guys are in a bit of trouble almost. Let's get everyone somewhere a bit safer. Hey folks! Hello! You gonna come and play? No. No is the answer. You on? That's not helpful. Shit. Why, Max? I know you're in pain, but why? At least he's got a shield. At least he's got a shield. Oh, and he's wandered past the door. Better. Better. Who's going to say he's going to wander back again? And he's going to throw his shield and weapon onto the ground, and then he's... Holy shit. Okay. The only way out of this now is to go ham. Okay. Come on, guys. Holy crap. Everybody back out. Max is still dazed. Okay, not everyone back out. I guess more in and just hope that the weight of fire does the job, because this is ropey as hell. At least most of the projectile stuff is being shot at max. We need Justin to die ASAP. Mick's going to take a pretty nasty hit to the back here. At least Mick's one that's got power armor on. That's a start. Okay. Okay, that's good, that's good. She's down. Everyone now needs to be on the scyther. Is there anything else going on? Yeah, there's just mega scarabs. Ooh, mega scarab problems now. It's almost down. Max, man, why did you have to do this to us? This could have been so easy. Is that a good idea? Mick's missing a foot now. Alright, they're not going to get out in time, so they need to just kill the mega scarabs. Max, you're still dazed. Xavier, rescue Mick. Oh, please tell me we can... Right, who is super quick here? Amber, rescue Mick ASAP. You guys. Zebra, character. Artistic cooking, psychically deaf, steadfast. This is all good. Health. Got bionic eye. Got a cracked spine. I don't really know there. And I think everybody else is dead. Sure, let's capture. And Othello here. Bionic leg. Incapable of caring or social, pessimist, jealous. No. You can continue to go wherever it is you're off to, sir. Oh, Christ. Right, now it is literally just... Can Amber get Mick back in time? Please get Mick back in time. I don't want to lose someone to this. This was... badly done, to say the least. What else is down there? Fine meal. Contains nothing, 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 nothing. Good. They were all done. Can I... Needs to be very quickly within home area, and then I can prioritize extinguishing the fire before anything else gets messy. And now we can clear that off. Max, bro. That is a long way to go to rescue Mick. And you're slow as hell at mining. Probably could have deconstructed it quicker. That is no longer the quickest way, Amber. Shit. Oh well, I suppose that's probably what I wanted in the long run. Yeah. Get in that way. We're going to fill that hole back in again ASAP, but get in. Come on, everything to speed up this journey. Cool. Where's Kieran? Kieran, where are you taking that? Oh, it's a body. Okay. Kieran, sir, where have you disappeared to? Kieran. Training MJ. No. Get inside here quickly before someone builds the entranceway and be ready to treat. And Ash, go get that blueprint fixed. Amber, you good? Kieran, already doctoring Mick. Good. Plenty of other doctoring that needs doing, but Mick by far took the brunt of that. Gunshots from assault rifles, missing a foot. We don't have any nicer meds, do we? This is what we've got, although fortunately, at least we've got good beds and a good doctor. Treat quality 215%. Well, I guess we're back in need of a bionic leg again. Good job, Mick. I hope you survive, sir. I think we may have got to you in time. Now what you're doing? Tending to Xavier. Good. Xavier, Billy, Max. Everyone, yeah, lots need treating. Mick, bro. What are you doing? No. Get the hell back into bed. We're also a medical bed down at this point. That's worth noting. So that's going to have to be a priority somewhere down the line, I think. So let's start rebuilding that and just keep an eye out for the meds. Even in their normal beds, they still get a massively good chance. What are you doing down here, sir? Carrying bodies. Okay. You gonna be good, Mr. Mick? Are you gonna be good? Oh, let's look after our prisoner as well. Who left a good pistol in, like, in the prisoner's quarters? I think we're going with chat and recruit. Polyset. So I guess that's actually a ongoing issue. Character-wise, intellectual, artistic cooking is fine. Is capable of hauling. Psychically deaf, steadfast, not gonna break. Yeah, we want Zebra. Shame you can't right-click dogs and prioritize their hauling. That would be quite cool. Dragon, can you get that pistol out of the prisoner's room? I don't know why, I just feel a bit awkward with it in there. You know, just saying. Billy's fully healed. Feels like there's a lot of cleaning that needs doing all of a sudden and not necessarily that much going on. Look how filthy it is. Okay. We have screwed some of the clean priorities. Kieran, Doctor. Yeah. Let's have clean up a bit higher there. So we've only got one person that's prioritizing cleaning. So let's do Tim on 3. Otherwise, we're just going to run into the same problems again. Cool. We should also, at this point... Starvation? Max? Why is Max starving? Where you at, Max? You still broken down the bottom? Maybe that's the reason. Yeah. That'd be why. Broken and slightly hurt as well. Worth noting. It's a shame we can't, like, rescue them or something. All you can do is arrest, and that's not really what we want to do. Go on, Max, come back to us. Have I been watching this wrong person the whole time? And in reality, who I should have been watching is Max, who's about to give us major problems. Hey, no, he's back, he's back. I think we should really get someone to... Nope. Not a constructor. Tim. Addy. Yeah, let him finish his meal first, but I really want someone to finish that off, please. At least put it up so that it no longer seems like just an entrance. There we go. Yeah, Max is in a terrible mood now. That doesn't surprise me. Are you going to go to bed? Yes. Good. Yay. Phew. Just about came out of that in one piece, but yeah, Max getting dazed on me there was not particularly fun. We can hook that one back up again for a sec, because there are some mechanites to disassemble. Hey, and some cleaning. Good, because yeah, this place was getting filthy. That didn't take long. Kieran is a convincing fella, apparently. Well, welcome a new person on board this episode as well. Sweet. Listen to a recruitment pitch from Kieran. A particularly good recruitment pitch, apparently. Oh, nice. So the badly set, cracked spine apparently just goes away. And in reality, Zebra is absolutely no worries. Even better. I'll take that. Atomic Nom. I don't think you need to be a doctor. Radish, your priority can go down so that Kieran's more likely to do it first. What do we got here? More construction and repair by the looks of things, but also more cleaning. Back pretty good at a lot of stuff. Go a bit more crafting. Yeah. GG. Oh yeah, and paste that in there, because that one actually seems to be working out for us not too badly. No massive complaints. Collects the clothes, straight onto the cleaning. That is better. And these piles stay nice and full so that people keep coming in and out. Eldred, idle. Because it's another person that can't all clean. Oh, God. Maybe we need another sculpture table. Gravelfoot's almost finished that one. So let's do another sculptor's table. There is also, and I'll throw this out here before the episode ends, because I think we're approaching that sort of time, a reasonable question of what do I do with this series in future? Because we've got the release of Rimworld coming up very soon on Steam, new alpha versions, so we go to alpha 14. How do I... because I can't really do both at once. It doesn't make much sense. So what do I do? I'm thinking maybe, like, at the very least, perhaps I, from now on out, do a couple of an extra episode a week on a Wednesday, perhaps. Try and sort of push the series through to a conclusion a bit quicker. Not sure how you conclude a series like this, but yeah. Mechanites is Max's main issue, I see. Cool. Another sculptures table. Let's go for small sculptures out of stone blocks that are marble in nature. And so 5 of them. That should ensure Elred's got something to do. No, Elred? No. It's literally the highest priority thing you have. Okay. How's the temperatures all looking? Yeah, mostly under control. I do think this room is going to need another freezer bit in it. This stuff is going to need to be added to home zone. And hauled. I can hear a fire. Where is the fire? There is the fire. Burning through my power lines. To be honest, it's probably about time, if I'm going to do this, that I add this to the home zone now. Yes, they are burning through my power lines. I needed those. They were important. Used for things. Cargo pods. Max is really in a bad mood. What can I do about... Can I do anything about that? That's close enough to be... I suppose it is. I suppose it is. Yeah, see, I kind of needed that. Now, this is now indoors, and if I'm not mistaken... Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, I can now actually deconstruct this whole middle section and all of that. And then marble tiles across there. This is unroofed but shouldn't be, which means I'm also going to want to put a sandstone auto door in the corner there, but then hold it open. And probably a vent. Because held open doors, excuse me, held open doors transfer heat very, very slowly. So actually I'm going to cancel that line of deconstruction first. Let them get that done before I make a massive mess of it. Zebra doesn't have a bed. In another bedroom. I'm not going to do that corner. I'm going to do the next one down here. Vent. Oh. Weird. It's taking a while to pick up that I was even pressing it. Yeah. And a lamp. Usual setup. So we do have zebra on the right. No, we don't have zebra on the right restrictions either. Worth checking. Nice. Anything worth hunting. Max, bro, I can't cheer you up. There's no way at this point to make you happier. Urgently hungry. I suppose there is one way, therefore. You're happy. Not a doctor. Healthy content. Can you go and feed Max ASAP, please? And then treat Max, I would imagine. Very joy deprived. Can't force him to go and do joy stuff, can I? Well, I can. What I can do is temporarily, Mr. Max, where are you? Have a happy day, sir. Ooh, just need them to finish that little bit and then I can finish off in there. Yay, Max's I'm angry thing has gone away. So look. Wearing worn out apparel, which is your shield, sick, moderate amount of pain. Now those I can't do anything with. Joy filled, I can. Maybe I can. We got a spare shield? Didn't Tim have? No, it wasn't Tim. It was Eldred. Has one that I actually don't want him to have. Because, yeah. You drop that for me. And then go and equip a charge rifle. And Max, wherever you've gone, sir, come and wear that one instead. That's better. Cloud watching, yeah. You go continue to cheer up, bro. Spacious interior. You're outside, bro. Right, I think he's happy enough. Max, can you go back to normal business now, please? Eldred's idle again. Who is doing this building then? Gravelfoot. Why has Gravelfoot started both? That's not suspended, that's not suspended. Marble chunk. The marble chunk there, the sandstone chunk's there. And yet Gravelfoot has started the other one. You stop that. It's supposed to be Eldred's job. Please tell me that's now what Eldred's going to do. And Eldred's going to go and start one so that people don't interrupt that one. That would be really nice. Cool, that's all done. So now we can clear the no roof area that's over all this stuff. And deconstruct that. I think we're probably going to want to vent it inwards too. But that's fine because we can start deconstructing some of this stuff too. How safely can I deconstruct this stuff? That's a question. Deconstruct doesn't tell you how many blocks it is. So that's 11. So that's fine. And then, what would it be this way? 12, yeah. As long as it's no more than 11 in one of the two directions, you're alright. So I can take all of that off now. And to be honest, Tim can actually get a slightly larger bedroom because that bit's not necessary either. I wonder how much of that had power in it. Enough. Nice. Indoors 31, 32. Let's hold open that. That's better. 28, 27. This doesn't have an airlock either, so that will, in theory, actually kind of manage the temperature in here regardless. Oh, Mick, we'll get you a foot, boy, bro. Never fear. Let's marble tile up the rest of the bits. I can also deconstruct that tiny bit of power conduit. We need sandstone tiles in there and more deconstruction. And then in here we're going to want to do a big stockpile zone but leave gaps in it. So zone, yeah, watch as this does not delete things as I want. What we can do is have one there, one. In fact, let's just copy settings, delete that one, delete that one, delete that one. Paste that in there. Stockpile zone, so we want down the back. Huh? Is there another stockpile here or something? Why couldn't I build it the whole way down? Oh, there you go. Odd. just decided that that was not acceptable. Okay, then we can paste there, and finally there. Cool, and there'll be a little bit up there that's, I guess, got nothing in it. Screw it. Little mini stockpile zone, whatever. That's not too hot, that's not too hot. This is nice and cool. Base is a bit quicker to move around. No one should have any reason to go through the fridge unnecessarily now. And we've got a weird little courtyard area here that doesn't necessarily make much sense. Doll and Masao are both pregnant, so yeah. Masao, Doll, stay in the base. Did I really never do that? I really never went and bothered to get that uranium ore on the corner there. This is screwing things up a little bit because these guys are taking it round the corner. Because it's on take to best stockpile. Can't really do it. I wish there was a take to nearest stockpile. You could just, because dropping it on the floor wasn't working, it was forcing the doors open. People weren't hauling quick enough. Meal count. Meal count's remaining pretty stable, so I don't think that's too bad. One bit of uranium done. Alred and Atomic Non both idle. Can someone come and do this bit for me so I can be sure that I've got rid of it? Oh, sure, I've got rid of it. Be sure I've placed the sandstone to replace the bits so that we don't end up with nasty surprises. Okay, so what I need to do is up the ingredients radius on these two, I think. There's just not enough hauling getting done to bring things in range, so at least that way people will be able to do that using, for example, the bits that are stuck out there. I should also, I guess, we've got loads of sandstone, but it's still short on marble, so I'm still hauling loads of marble back. I'm going to get rid of this weird setup here eventually. Otherwise I'd remove those two bits of wall, but that's going to go away when we eventually cover this area in. Is that the last little bit of steel? Still out of, we're constantly out of steel, aren't we? Or is it just because they don't, no, we're constantly out of steel. I was about to say, is it just because they don't haul it? But nope. I think this is probably heading towards episode end. I feel like this has been a good one. Like we had some fun down here. Should really be deconstructing these cryosleep caskets now. Probably reclaim some of the sandstone wall, but good to know that that's been cleared out, if nothing else. Got a couple of pregnant doggies that are confined to base. Hopefully have some baby huskies soon. That'll be helpful. Open this area up out. Build animal farm. We've got this bit in here, which I'm not sure is going to work, but we'll see. That will eventually become, hopefully, a like little bug hive trap. I just need to extend things along a bit. Maybe connect it on there so that it's got this sort of funny corner too. Last thing I want them to do though is break into the bedrooms. So perhaps I'll double wall the bedrooms. Something like that. Don't know. And otherwise, yeah, actually all looking kind of alright. Other than lack of metal and materials, which is partly my own fault because it is still super inefficient to try and get out to any of this stuff. I am going to add another extra onto the base. Not yet, but it's going to come. It is going to come. I think I want to do this and then we'll have a proper way in and out down the back here too, so that people move around a bit more easily, have a better cut through internally as well, something like that. And hey, if you enjoyed this one, guys, Please hit like, please hit subscribe. Really helps me in the channel. If you didn't like it, then obviously you know where that dislike button is. But also, leave me a comment down below. Tell me how I can improve. And yeah, cheers, guys. Don't forget to let me know what you think about what to do heading up to Alpha 14 and where should we go with this season as we get to that point. Because I don't want to just abandon it. So we're gonna have to do something. Otherwise, it's not gonna make much sense. So cheers, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you next time.